Team Tossie and Thread team, and so guys, take it away. Thanks for having us today.
Thank you. Oops. Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to Malaya. I'm Kelsey Halling, the Director of Impact and Sales at Thread. At Thread, we take waste from the poorest neighborhoods in the world and then we transform that into purpose-filled, high-performance yarns and textiles. We then partner with global apparel and footwear brands to sell them these materials so that they can use it in their product. So our biggest launch happened a couple of months ago with Timberland. We were in boots and bags, and the yarns for those fabrics came from plastic that was collected right here in Haiti. We traced the bottles all the way down to the collection process so that we're able to share both the social and environmental impact data of the effect that this recycling is having on local communities with the brands, and then they in turn can share that with their customers. So I just really quick kind of want to go over the process, and then we'll do a quick walk around, and I'll let Viv talk a little bit about Team Tossie as well. So individuals can pick up the bottles. They bring them to collection centers, which we'll visit a couple of. There's about 20 collection centers right here in this neighborhood because it does border the landfill, so there's a lot of plastic for people to collect. Those bottles then get brought to a recycling facility. We work with two in Port-au-Prince, EXA and Haiti Recycling, and it gets turned into plastic flake. I'll let you guys pass this around if you want. Show and tell.
This is like a Breaking Bad episode. I'm not
right.
I mean.
You would not believe the customs conversations that I've had bringing suitcases of that stuff back into the U.S.
Especially the white ones.
Yes, yeah. I got off a plane from Honduras because we source out of there too, and they just looked at me and they were like, "You need to go stand in that line." And I was like, "Okay." So that's what we export to the States, where it then gets melted, extruded, and eventually turned into fiber. Yep. And then we take that fiber and we either make 100% polyester or we blend it with cotton to turn into the actual thread. And then this gets woven or knitted into the final fabric. So we're all wearing t-shirts that have been sourced from plastic in Haiti. This is the canvas that Timberland used. Hamilton Perkins here is making bags out of our canvas as well. So we can pass those around. So cool.
Yeah, both of ours.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh.
No, go for it.
I want that next one.
Yeah.
Good time.
So some of our t-shirts are also then cut and sewn here. Yeah, we try to bring the fabric back when we can for additional production.
the yarn?
Yes, of course. So when we first started in Haiti, we were working with a fairly small collection network, and one of the questions we would get asked all the time by brands is, how do you know that there aren't kids picking up plastic in your supply chain? And we'd say, well, we know because we know our network really well, and it's small and we're monitoring it. But then as we started to expand our network, we came into this neighborhood here in Malaya, and we became aware that there are about 200 to 300 kids that work full-time collecting plastic. Because it's providing critical income to their families, or they're self-supporting themselves. And we thought, rather than saying, well, we're not going to buy plastic from this area, because that's not going to solve the problem at all, we were going to confront it head on and ask, how can we help bring these kids opportunity for education, for skill development, so that if they want to continue a career in recycling, they can, or if they want to pursue employment in another industry, they have those abilities too, so that they're not forced into a low labor job as a result of lack of opportunities, and so that we can ensure that the people that are actually picking up the plastic that we work with are having access to dignified jobs, which is what we are interested in creating with waste as a resource. So that's when we partnered with Team Tossie to help provide those services, and we're going to do a quick walk around and let you guys see some of the centers and talk to some of the entrepreneurs that we work with, and then Viv will kind of explain, Viv will explain the programming and services that Team Tossie provides to these kids.